Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. These words from Rumi may sound at first like comfort, or perhaps like dismissal, but they are neither. They are not an attempt to pull you out of your sorrow. They are a hand offered to you inside it. This is not a command to erase your heartbreak or to silence your tears. It is an invitation to grieve differently, to grieve with reverence and with trust, to grieve with your feet still planted in the mystery of return. Grief is not a flaw in the soul's design. It is not something to rush through or heal away in a hurry. Grief is holy. It is a sacred consequence of loving deeply. It is what happens when something meaningful is no longer in its familiar form, and your heart, tender and wise, knows how much that mattered. It is the ache left behind when love no longer has a hand to hold, a voice to listen to, a routine to follow. It is the echo of presence reverberating through absence, and it deserves to be honoured. Let no one tell you that your grief is too much. Let no voice, internal or external, shame you into pretending you're fine. You are allowed to feel the full weight of loss. You are allowed to collapse, to shudder, to light a candle and not speak for hours. But grief, as sacred as it is not the final chapter. It is a threshold, a chrysalis, a part of a spiral path, one that turns, bends, softens, and finally begins to bloom again. Loss is real, and yet so is transformation. What you have lost, whether a person, a relationship, a dream, or even a part of yourself, may never return in the exact way it once appeared. But that does not mean it is gone. It means it is becoming. It means it is moving through a sacred alchemy, changing form like ice melting into water, or fire turning wood into light and heat. That friend who left may now live in the small kindness you offer to strangers. The lover you lost may echo in the way you have learned to forgive yourself. The parent who passed may appear again in your child's laughter, or in a stranger's warm eyes, or in the way the light touches your face at dusk. Grief and memory are gateways. And if you pause long enough to listen, beneath the noise of daily living, beneath the storm of sorrow, you may hear the subtle rearranging of the universe returning your love to you in ways you never expected. Too often, we think healing means completion, that to be better is to be finished grieving. But grief is not a wound to close. It is a companion, one that walks with you as your life becomes new again. This is not about getting over it. It's about learning how to live with it, to braid the loss into the fabric of your becoming, to wake up each day and let the light find you, even if just through a crack. There are parts of you that only grief could shape. There is wisdom that only sorrow can awaken. There is depth and tenderness in you now that was not there before. So do not rush. Do not try to become who you were before the loss. You are not meant to return to that version of yourself. You are meant to evolve, to integrate the love, the pain, the lessons, and the beauty of what was into what will be. And if you walk slowly, if you breathe deeply, if you let the tears soften your defenses, you will come to see that grief is not a wall, but a doorway. It leads not away from life, but deeper into it. Rumi's words were never meant to discourage mourning. Rather, they reveal a hidden truth, that loss is not destruction, it is transmutation. What has left you is not lost, it is simply wearing different clothes. The love you once shared still exists, but now it might appear as inspiration, as resilience, as the sudden knowing that you are stronger than you thought. It may arrive in a sunset, in a melody, in a stranger's laugh, or in the unexpected peace that finds you on a quiet morning. You will never replace who or what you lost, but you will recognize echoes of them, reflections, reminders, and they will bring you a different kind of comfort, one that whispers, "I never left. I just changed." So yes, let yourself weep. Let your hands tremble as you light the candle. Let your voice crack when you speak their name. But do it all with the knowledge that something is becoming through you. This is not the end. It is a reweaving, a reimagining, a rebirth. Let your grief become soil. Let it be the tender ground where new things might take root. A deeper compassion, a slower love, a more honest joy. Because what you lose is not wasted. It becomes the very material out of which your new life is shaped. Grieve with awe, grieve with reverence, and grieve with the quiet, steady trust that what once was will return in a new and sacred form. And one day, maybe not soon, but eventually, you will stand in a field, or sit by the sea, or laugh unexpectedly at a memory you thought would always bring tears. And in that moment, you will realize something has returned. It may not be the same, but it carries the same soul print, the same echo of love, the same warmth that once lived in someone's eyes or someone's voice. And your heart, wiser now, wider now, will recognize it. And with tears not of pain, but of recognition, you will whisper to the wind, to the stars, to yourself, you came back. Not the same, but somehow still you. And you will know deep in your bones that Rumi was not trying to convince you to move on. He was preparing you for this moment of return.